What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to talk about turning $50 to $500 on Clickbank, and I'm going to go through everything step by step in this training series. So this is going to be probably a two-step training series, so if you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to the channel because next one is coming out in a couple of days. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to start by basically just explaining the funnel real quick, and then we're going to go to my computer and I'm going to start building it from the funnel itself, because this is actually a very complicated, kind of a complicated funnel, but it's not that hard if when you see it in action and you see someone's building it in front of you. The thing is that if you want to turn $50 into $500 on Clickbank, you gotta do some tricks here. You know, it's not gonna be super easy, but again, it's not that it's not that hard to really apply it. So the idea with this is that you have to have a funnel that does a couple of things specifically for you in order to really make everything out of every single traffic that every single person you drive to your funnel. All right, so we're going to go through again the funnel building. I'm going to go through the process of choosing the product on Clickbank because that's very important, obviously. And then we're going to talk about traffic itself and how to drive traffic, because the thing is with this one I'm going to talk about two particular traffic sources. This is probably going to be the next one, but the next video, part 2. But you know, you got to do some stuff in these to actually make it happen and get it right. So let's start with the funnel. Now the funnel is really simple, and you know, one of the biggest challenges when it comes to affiliate marketing is, especially if you're driving traffic, paid traffic or free, is to track conversions, and this is something that allows you to actually do that as well. So the funnel is a very interesting and simple funnel. So it starts with actually a quiz. So we're going to drive traffic. Again, we're going to use multiple sources, and the funnel starts with a quiz. So again, the idea with this is that we want to get people familiar with the subject. Now, quiz funnels are really powerful because what they do is they create some sort of an engagement, and if you are creative enough to make them fun and interesting, people are going to engage with them. That's something I'm going to teach you in this video as well. So we're going to start with a quiz, like maybe 5-6 questions, and you can actually have more questions if you can keep it interesting, because that's one of the challenges of this. So you want to have a quiz, and then at the end of the quiz, you want to have an opt-in page. Not an opt-in page, but an opt-in option. Basically, the idea here is that they want to opt in here to see the results of the quiz, or like the solution that you want to provide. So that's the idea here, right? And then what you're gonna do is you want to send them to an affiliate link. Now here's where it gets really important, because you want to make sure you track your clicks, right? So what you want to do is, instead of sending them directly to your affiliate link, that would be this, what you want to do is you want to send them to a page where you redirect them. So again, so the idea is that you redirect them immediately to the page, to your affiliate link. This way you can track conversions, because you want to drive traffic to this. You want to make sure, you want to see which one works, which one doesn't work, and the best way is to actually have the redirect page, redirect option. This way you track the conversions, and you know, you see what's working, what's not working. So that's the funnel. Very simple, you know, nothing crazy here, but obviously there are some stuff. So what I want to do in this video, I'm going to take you to my computer right now. First of all, I want to talk about this. Okay, this is really important. So the quiz is really important. I want to give you some tips and show you actually how to build it. I'm actually building a funnel right now in front of you, because I'm actually going to promote this particular Clickbank product. So I'm going to actually do this. So I'm going to teach you how to build the quiz and then opt-in as well. We're going to do that. This is something that comes with the quiz as well, quiz itself, and we're also going to build this too. It's very easy. Now, one of the things I'm going to do, and this is something I always do, is, well, obviously also the product is important. So I want to teach you how to choose a good product on Clickbank as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this from the end to the beginning. So that's the best way to build a funnel, in my opinion, because this way there's just fewer confusions and everything. So we're going to find a product first, okay? And obviously I have one already, like kind of I have my eye on one of them, but I'm going to teach you how to choose one. And then we're gonna build this page so we actually can track stuff, right? And then we're gonna build our quiz and all that stuff, and then we're gonna talk about traffic after that. All right, guys, so let's get it started. I'm really excited because I'm going to teach you some awesome stuff here. So let's get into my computer and let's talk about making Clickbank sales and commissions. Alright guys, so let's get it started. So I'm going to start by talking about the tools that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to get into the building and just building the whole thing. So one of the things I want to talk about first of all is the tools that I use, because I'm going to show you a couple of tools, but the tools that I use are not, these are not the tools you have to use. It's all about preference. You can use anything you want, really. It's all about finding whether it works for you, really. So keep that in mind. If you want to use the same tools that I use, sure, but you don't have to. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to show you is the quiz builder. So this is the tool that I use for building the quizzes. This is called a Thrive Quiz Builder. It's a part of the Thrive suite. So what you can do with this is to build quizzes, collect leads and everything. So it's a really great tool. And this is a WordPress plugin, by the way. So this means that you actually have to have a WordPress site. So you can buy a subscription to this. It's a yearly subscription. Great stuff. So for the lead generation, because this is going to be because we're going to have to collect leads, right? So for that we're going to use Aweber. I'm going to use Aweber, so that's the autoresponder that I use mainly for my business. You can use whatever you want, but this is going to be what I use. So let's get into it. Now in this video I'm not going to focus too much on autoresponders. You'll see why, but it's just we're gonna kind of brush through that. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to show you is Clickbank and how to find a good product. Now it's really, really important, guys, because the idea with this is you want to find the right product to promote, and you gotta look for them. Now there are a lot of bad products on Clickbank, especially if you look into other niches, like less popular niches, you'll see an example. So generally, I don't want to take too much of the time here, but generally you want to look for products that have a good affiliate section. That's really, really important. So if you look, when you are looking for products, for example, in this case we're looking into the affiliate marketing niche itself. So if you take a look, you're going to see like all these links to affiliate sections of the products that you can promote, and you definitely want to take a look at these videos. They see like what kind of content they provide, what kind of material they're giving you, all that stuff, so you can get a good idea of what you can do with it. The thing is, for example, if I'm like building a funnel, this guy, for example, is giving us what they're giving us. Let's see, the different links, right? That's good. And that's it. So they just have different landing pages. So what else they have? Let's see. So they got some ideas. So that's that. They got emails, so that's good. Again, this is something we can use in or autoresponder funnels, right? So that's something. Yeah, so emails. So I would expect more, but that's enough for now, really, right? So yeah, so that's that. Again, you gotta look into this. So generally, when you look for a product, what I look for is a good sales video. So look at the main sales page of the product and see if they have a good sales page, and then after that, you want to look for other stuff such as a good affiliate section, the tools they provide. The more tools, the better, all that stuff. So that's what we're looking for. So in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose this product here, okay? Because again, I've been doing some research, and especially I looked at other affiliate sections here. There's some other stuff as well. This is another one that I have started to promote. I like it. It's just the fact that it's a good webinar funnel. I'm not a big fan of webinars generally, but because they don't work, because the fact is that a lot of people are doing it right now, so it makes it a little bit people are kind of immune to it per se. So it's like when you see a webinar somewhere, there's a sales pitch coming. So I don't like it that way. So yeah, so that's my 2 cents on the webinar. So again, you can just look into this guy. They're actually asking you to sign up. I don't like that, but so yeah, so that's that's another good product that I think I'm kind of building the funnel for it. I used to promote this, the super affiliate system. Again, we're talking about affiliate niche. I used to promote this, and I think one of the things that I liked about this was the fact that John provides a lot of material for you to use, so it's really good. You know, there's a lot of content and stuff for you to use. So I like it. I really like it. I said that's one of the things that made me actually promote this product initially. So you can check out other niches as well. Let's see. Let's take a look at the health. You know, one of the things I like, which is really popular, is the weight loss niche, which is really good. You know, there's always some good product trending here. Look at this gravity here, like super high gravity. Now, another thing I want to talk about gravity wise is that because we're promoting mainly in future, I mean, I'm going to share some free traffic, but like mainly our focus is going to be paid traffic. It doesn't matter the gravity. The higher the gravity, the better. So gravity is not this is a big misunderstanding. A lot of people think gravity on Clickbank is basically the sales that that product is generating, but it's really not. It's basically the traffic that product is generating, and the higher the gravity means it's just getting more traffic. So so there's that. So look at this. Let's see if they have a good affiliate section. So they're giving you tracking pixels. That's not useful. Headline options for Facebook. So this is the main promotion strategy for them, basically. Right. So another thing I want to talk about, in case if you're interested in promoting these, one of the best ways to promote weight loss products is just Facebook, straight Facebook ads. You know, nothing else. So just letting you know. Okay, so let's go back and let's find a product here and promote it. All right. So I'm going to go back to, let's see, e-business, affiliate marketing, and I'm going to just pick the what is it? This one that I was ready to promote. So I'm just going to grab the link. So we're going to click promote, and I'm going to give it a tracking ID. That's really important. I'm going to say TLA quiz. So the tracking ID is basically you just give it a kind of specification. So when the traffic comes from a specific source, you know that the traffic is coming from there. Like, you know, if you're sending traffic from multiple sources, you can kind of differentiate it. This way, if there's a sell, you know, okay, it's coming from that particular source. So that's why we had tracking IDs. So yeah, so just I'm gonna copy the link and I'm gonna drop it right in the text. I have my whole strategy and everything. So we talked about this stuff. So let's go ahead and build the funnel. So we got our product link, right? So we have our affiliate link. So we have that done. So let's go ahead and create the redirect page. Okay, it's very simple. Nothing crazy here. So what we want to do now, I'm using WordPress. So when you use WordPress, and especially if you're using Thrive, because as I said, the quiz builder, it actually comes with a lot of plugins. All right, a lot of plugins, and one of the plugins that quiz builder comes with is, if you're again using WordPress, is actually a Thrive Architect. So what it does is allows you to create these amazing looking pages, which I'm going to show you right now. So if you go to page here, if you create a page, I'm just gonna go ahead and create a basic redirect page, and it's really simple. All right, let me show you how. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call this 12-step redirect. Okay, and let's just edit this slug. Just gonna give it a random slug and make sure we don't these are plugins, by the way. These are Yoast, by the way. Make sure we don't publish this on Google. So there you go. So now the page is looking like this. If I just pull this up, so it's an empty page, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch Thrive Architect to edit this, and I'm going to just create a very simple page. Let's do a pre-built landing page, and let's do a legacy. So it's just a very simple page. There you go. So I'm just gonna add this. I'm just gonna delete this because we don't need this. Just gonna add that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a reveal. Now this is just the skills that you develop building these stuff, you know, the page builder and everything. So again, just copy me if you use Thrive, but if you don't, just, you know, you gotta build something like this for yourself that redirects. So I'm just gonna click this. If it says redirect to URL, I'm gonna put that in there, and after, let's say, 4 seconds, it's fine. All right, so I'm just gonna save this, and there you go. So if I go to this page again after 4 seconds, it's going to redirect me to a different page. There you go, and then there you go. So it's just gonna send me to a different page. That's my affiliate link, right? So the next step is to actually create the quiz. So we have this. Now let's go ahead and create the quiz and opt-in. The quiz and opt-in are gonna be together. All right, it's very simple. You want to go back to the quiz builder, and you want to just create this thing. In order to do that, you want to go to your dashboard and select quiz builder. All right, so now that you're there, just add a new quiz, build from scratch, and just gotta add a couple of pages. I'm gonna call this 12 step. All right, and this is gonna give you a couple of like options here. So first of all, you can change the type if you want. I'm going to go with the category here, and I'm just gonna give it one category. I'm just gonna call it cat 1. It doesn't really matter. Okay, there you go, save it. So next you want to actually add a style. So let's just add a very simple clean style here. I'm just gonna go with this. Again, nothing crazy. And we want to add a splash page. It's very important. Splash page is the first page that people are going to see, and then opt-in gate. Alright guys, so again, the idea is that they're going to see a splash page, and they're going to see the questions, and then opt-in gate, and then results page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment to build this, and then because I got to think about the questions, but I'm going to show you the final results here. Alright, so just give me a moment to build this stuff, and I'll show you how it works. Alright guys, so we're finally done. Took me a couple of minutes to create this, but it's done now, and I'm gonna show you the process. So again, I created a really basic quiz, as I explained in the funnel as well, just a basic quiz, and we have an opt-in page here, right? And then we got a redirect, and then our affiliate link. Very simple stuff, nothing crazy here. Alright, let's get into it. So this is the quiz that I just finished, right? So again, just a really basic title, and then just get people to start a quiz. That would be the splash page. And then we got a couple of questions, you know, kind of like learn about the business, like learn about their basically what is their goal, what is they're trying to achieve, and what's their situation, how much time they have, and all that stuff. So it like this, when you ask these questions, the results you provide is just more customized to them, right? So like let's say 1 to 3 hours a day. Are you a good copywriter? Yes. Again, anything, answer can be really anything. And for example that, and then revenue, and then there that. And there you go. So we got an opt-in page. So let's say I'm just gonna put my own stuff. All right, so that is that, and we're just gonna go here, and there you go. Again, this is the email address blocked because it is my own email address, and it's blocked on the site. So So yeah, so there you go. So we just got the results page. This is our basically the results page, and then when they're gonna click again, either way on the button or the image, it's gonna take into the redirect page that we just created, right? This one, right? And then it's gonna take us to our affiliate page. Really simple. So again, guys, this process might seem a bit complicated, but it actually creates a really serious engagement profile with the user, with whoever lands on the site, and it increases the conversion rate significantly. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you get some value from this. If you did, please consider subscribing to this channel if you're not a subscriber. Also, click the link in the description if you want to learn more about Clickbank and how to actually get Clickbank sales. If you're trying to, if you've been struggling with Clickbank sales, that's something that's really going to help you to take your business to the next level, really, if you want to achieve something in the Clickbank. So we talked about this, the funnel is ready, but what I want to do in the next video is I want to talk about another important part of this, and that is the traffic, right? So traffic, I did mention, right, that we want to, well, we can't see that. So I did mention that I'm going to, right, I'm going to talk about traffic in the next video. The idea with this is that I want to keep this short, but one of the things is that the traffic itself is a very important part of it, and I want to have a separate video for it. So in next video, in part 2, I want to talk about 2 traffic sources. One is going to be Bing advertising, and one is going to be YouTube. Now YouTube advertising is actually really powerful, and you don't have to be in front of a camera to actually make a YouTube ad. I'm going to teach you how you can make a YouTube ad without being in front of a camera ever, right? And it's really powerful. I'm going to talk about like on Bing advertising and on YouTube. I want to talk about a specific traffic YouTube advertising and Bing advertising strategy that I use to spend not too much money, like you don't want to burn money, at the same time get a ton of traffic and leads. And it is quite powerful, guys. It is insanely powerful, and it can really help you to save money on advertising, because the problem with a lot of ads out there is that you can go and spend so much money but not get a single sale or click, really. So it's really important to do well with ads, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you get some value from this. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Click the link in the description if you want to learn more about Clickbank and everything, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.